Hey everyone, welcome back to the Radio Horror YouTube channel. Tonight we are looking at the Bride of Frankenstein Mego action figure. This thing is awesome. I picked it up at Target, where I seem to find a lot of the Mego figures, unless you find them online, of course. But Target seems to be the one store in particular I constantly keep finding Mego action figures, which is great. I found a Wolfman figure and a Bela Lugosi Dracula figure. I've seen the Charlie's Angels figures and General Zod figure. Never saw a Superman Mego figure, but I did kept seeing the General Zod figure. So maybe the Superman figure eluded me. But I picked this one recently. I think it came out last year, or the year before. No, it definitely came out in 2020. But I did pick this up just recently. On the back, of course, they have the little guide to Mego action figures, and then I have a scene from The Bride of Frankenstein. Of course, this is Elsa Lancaster. If I mispronounce the name, I apologize. And she played the bride, and she played Mary Shelley at the beginning of the movie. A lot of people like the Bride of Frankenstein much more than they like Frankenstein, even though the bride is not in the movie really until almost the very end. But typical green face. The beehive hairdo is a little bit shorter than I was expecting. We're going to crack this thing open because I believe toys should be opened up. I just don't have room for packaging. So we're going to crack it open and take a look at the figure itself. Here we have the bride out of the box. It's about 8 inches tall with about 14 points of articulation. I'm assuming that includes the head. I haven't seen if this thing glows in the dark. The packaging didn't say it glows in the dark, so I don't think this green material glows in the dark. It's typical of Mego figures, a very sturdy design. You can see in the back here I have the Frankenstein Legacy Collection, which is very cool. It contains all of the Frankenstein films put up by Universal Studios, with the exception of Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. That's on a separate thing. She's still wrapped in bandages down below, her legs and such, so it's almost like a mummy design figure, of course. She has the cloak, the hospital gown that she wears when she wakes up, and of course she's in black and white in the movie, which would have been kind of cool to have the figure in black and white. But the Frankenstein monster is always depicted in green makeup. The back of the hospital gown does have Velcro to snap it on and off, so you can have her without the hospital gown on, but she's most familiar with the hospital gown. This is a very cool figure to add to the collection. I do not have the Mego Frankenstein's monster figure, but I do have a fantastic Universal monster figure that's supposed to be somewhat of a recreation of Boris Karloff that I absolutely love, that this figure will go with. Now, her hands don't do anything, and they could hold something if I put them in it, but honestly, all she kind of does is walk on screen and then scream. And that's really it. It's usually fan fiction or other depictions of fiction, or sometimes cartoon characters that depict her having something else to really do. But this is a really cool figure to add to your collection. If you are a fan of this character in the movie, I always hoped that they would do that updated remake of The Bride of Frankenstein with Angelina Jolie and maybe give the character some more screen time. Just because I always felt as though this is the one Universal monster that we hardly ever got any screen time for, which is really sad because it's a rather unique look and design and one of the favorite and very few female horror monsters out there. In fact, of the Universal monsters, I think there's just two. It's her and the daughter of Dracula, and that's pretty much it. I don't think there's any others unless I'm mistaken. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Of course, there's the old gypsy woman from The Wolfman as well, but she's less of a villain and more of a side character. So, whereas the daughter of Dracula and the Bride of Frankenstein, I can't do the rolling of the tongue, is the only two female Universal monsters that I am aware of. Absolutely love the close-up design of the whole thing, so check it out. Like I said, I found it at Target, but I'm sure you can find it online. At Target, I found it for $14.99. Actually, sorry, I found it on sale. It was on sale for $10.99, so that's actually a really good deal because these figures are sometimes $14.99 to $19.99, and I got it for about $11, which was fantastic. I didn't even realize it was on sale until they rang it out. So go to your Target right now, see if you can find it, or check Target's website, or like I said, the internet. Like, subscribe, and comment for the rest of the videos here on the Radio Horror YouTube channel. And thank you very much, and